10 on your side is your local election headquarters. So far, data shows local voter turnout is high for this year's midterm elections. Across Hampton Roads, officials say early voting numbers are comparable to last year or higher.
Now, before the polls close, we have everything you need to know about this year's election. Starting with 10 on your side's Kamaria Bray, who's live in Newport News this morning with all the details. Kamaria, polls just opened.
Yep, they're open and people are already inside casting their ballot. I talked to a handful of people 10 minutes before. They were waiting inside. One guy said he's going to go and get breakfast after he finished votes. But let's talk about that early voting. And election officials say 13% of registered Newport News voters casted their ballots early, 15% in Chesapeake, 13% in Portsmouth. But if you haven't voted and aren't registered, you can still register and vote today. It will be treated as a provisional ballot.
All provisional ballots are reviewed by the locality's electoral board to determine, one, if the voter is eligible, they meet all the criteria, and that they haven't voted elsewhere so that they can count their ballot.
Now, it takes election officials about a week to certify those provisional ballots. But right now, you know, there are some candidates that are campaigning right now. There's a school board member and a few other campaigns that are here, but they do have a 40-feet limit. They can't pass a certain limit to the door, and they have to stop their campaigning at 40 feet. And we're going to have more coming up in 30 minutes. Live in Newport News, Kamaria Bray, 10 on your side.
Kamaria, thank you. And this year, one of the biggest races in the nation is Virginia's District 2. The results of the race between Congresswoman Elaine Luria and State Senator Jen Kiggans could decide control of the House.
This is a big one. Redistricting changed the makeup of voters for the two candidates. Now, all Norfolk residents are casting their ballots in a different district, taking away the vast majority of Luria's previous Democratic voters. Brett Hall is live in Virginia Beach this morning with a look at this pivotal race. Brett, good morning.
Katie and Aisha, Luria also lost Hampton and Williamsburg. Also, a lot of Democratic voters there. We're outside Lynn Haven United Methodist, where State Senator Jen Kiggans is expected to come vote in the next couple minutes. We've been told she will not be talking with us this morning, but we are going to see her go in and cast her ballot. There was a line right before the polls opened at 6 o'clock. And again, the district is now +6 Republican, the newly redrawn 2nd Congressional District. Let's show you what it looks like right there. It runs from the Maryland line, from the Eastern Shore down, hugs around the urban core of Hampton Roads, and then ends in Isle of Wight County, has some Southampton County, City of Franklin in there too. Luria, she's made a name for herself, especially in the last several months, being a Democrat on the January 6th committee, looking into the insurrection in 2021. Now, she has faced a lot of criticism for that, but on Capitol Hill over her 4 years, she's been viewed as a moderate. She called the Green New Deal frivolous, and she usually voted with Republicans when it came to matters of Israel in particular. Now, Kiggans, she's made this whole campaign about the economy, the record inflation. Kitchen table issues is the word she uses a lot. She really hasn't talked about much else. She actually hasn't answered questions and looks to dodge questions, usually about the 2020 election, as well as some of the issues that she voted on as a state senator. She did have a big rally last night, though, something that Luria's campaign did not have. Here's what she said at it.
We see the weakness in our economy, and I have talked day in and day out about how we're going to restore strength in our economy, how we're going to get those gas prices down, get the grocery prices down, put more money back in the pocketbooks of hardworking, tax-paying Americans.
I've been serving the 2nd Congressional District as a representative for the last 4 years, and before that I served 20 years in the U.S. Navy defending our country, and I look forward to continuing that service for our region. In my time in Congress, I've been the Vice Chair of the Armed Services Committee. I've gotten $62 billion, for example, in the last 2 years added to the defense budget.
Now, Luria already voted early and was not able to vote in this race. Again, she was redistricted out of where she lives. She lives in Norfolk, so she voted in the 3rd Congressional District, the race between Congressman Bobby Scott and Terry Numkung. Again, polls open until 7 o'clock tonight. Live in Virginia Beach, Brett Hall, 10 on your side.
Brett, thank you. And here's a live look at the U.S. Capitol building early this Tuesday morning. 10 on your side is your local election headquarters. Our coverage continues all morning long. Stick around.